You can manifest something perfectly and still miss it completely because nobody ever actually taught you the skill that this requires. It's not just calling something in, it's also receiving it once it shows up. This month has had me thinking about this constantly because it's also my birthday month, and I've spent a lot of years being someone who's very good at giving, but very bad at letting things come to me, whether that's compliments, help, rest, being celebrated, and even money sometimes. I could call things in all day long and then somehow manage to not actually feel them land. But this year I'm doing something different, and it's made me realize how much of what people call manifestation blocks isn't actually a calling in problem at all. So here's what I found to actually be happening. Manifesting is an outward motion. You're directing energy, focus, intention towards something you want. And receiving is the opposite direction entirely. It's letting something move toward you and land without you controlling or directing it. And those are two different skills. And most of us have spent our whole lives practicing only one of them. And this shows up hardest in people who are natural givers, like empaths, healers, anyone whose instrument is built for output. You get very fluent at generating and directing energy outward, and the receiving side just never gets the same rep count. So when something you've been working toward actually arrives, whether that's a client, an opportunity, a feeling, money, love, part of you doesn't know what to do with it because you've never really practiced the muscle of just letting something land without immediately having to do something back. And that's not a spiritual failure. It's just an undertrained skill. And undertrained skills can be trained. So let me know if any of this resonates. You deflect compliments instantly or immediately try to give one back before the first one's even landed fully. Good things happening make you feel a little suspicious sometimes, like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop instead of just enjoying the moment. You can rest, but only after you feel like you've earned it, never just because you actually need it. Or maybe when money and opportunity arrives for you, your first feeling is relief that a problem is solved, and not actual enjoyment of the thing, of the situation, of the experience itself. Here's something you can start using today. Anytime something good happens, even something small, someone helps you, they hold a door open for you, you get a compliment, an opportunity lands in your inbox. I want you to do 3 things before you respond to that experience at all. First, notice that it happened, acknowledgement, then pause for one full breath, then let yourself feel it in your body for 10 seconds before you say or do anything back. A little in-body celebration, excitement, joy, appreciation, gratitude, and really fully experience that for 10 seconds before you respond. And that's it. Notice, pause, and fully receive. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but the deflection reflex is fast, and this practice is specifically built to interrupt it before it fires. 10 seconds. That's all you need. Repeat it enough times will actually retrain that reflex. So here's the actual channeled message that I received that my guides wanted me to share with you today. You have been so good at generating, at directing your energy toward what you want, at giving, at making things happen through your sheer will and focus. That was never the missing piece. The missing piece is trusting that you're allowed to simply receive something without earning it twice, once by wanting it, and again by somehow deserving it once it arrives. So this weekend, the Lionsgate portal peaks. Whatever you've been building toward is going to have an easier time reaching you if the receiving muscle is already warmed up before Saturday, not something you're trying to figure out in the moment. So practice this now. That way it's already familiar by the time that shows up. You don't have to keep testing whether it's safe to receive. You only have to actually let it land. So that's it for today. Let's make the most of this Lionsgate portal and not only focus on what we want to manifest, as well as what we need to release in order to do so, but also practice receiving. All three of those are integral for this season. Let me know what lands for you. Let me know how your experience goes. I'm curious to see how you all are experiencing this portal energy. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video.